be the drip. Real shit, real shit. There's a thing on my hip. Real shit, real shit. You could be the next lick. Real shit, real shit. My whole life is a flip.
I took a risk that nearly cost me my life. Did so many wrongs that I had to make right. Gotta stay calm, cause they creeping at night. Hand on my gun, I might be gripping too tight. Pop, pop, go to heat, dust the smoke off my fingers.
Dre Green, welcome to the Green and Gold Show, the original. No questions about it. We like to bring a lot of entertainment, just things off of the top of the head. Anything that's going on throughout the community, throughout the world, we're going to bring it to you. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man. How's your week been?
Very well, man. Excited, man. I'm excited about the weekend. Father's Day weekend, you know.
Oh, yeah. You can share a little bit about that first.
Listen, I am proud of two young adults right now that I had a input in bringing into the world. They're doing great. My kids, Kaylee and Anthony Cooper.
Okay.
They're in Philadelphia. My daughter's a cheerleader at Penn State. And my son, he goes to the community college in Philadelphia and works at Office Max. And just proud, extremely proud to be a dad. They keep me grounded for sure, man. So happy Father's Day to all the real fathers who are taking care of their kids. Not the ones that's out there worried about child support. Shouldn't be worried about that. You should be taking care of that immediately without even having to go to court.
Man, I'll say happy Father's Day to all the fathers, to my father, Curtis Green, and my stepfather, the late, great Bobby Williams, who passed away 3 years ago, man. Both have been influential in my life.
Yeah.
And I love them both dearly, and I hope, you know, all the fathers are represented. You know, we represent Mother's Day pretty well, but we don't, you know, I like what Glenn said. We don't show a lot of love to the fathers.
And we need that. We need some support out there, man. We appreciate it. So we're going to take a little shout out for the fathers out there.
Fathers, man.
No doubt about it. And I have to say, man, you're a positive young man, too. So, you know, your positive dads in your life, they did a great job. I'm proud of you, too, man.
I appreciate that, Glenn. You know, I'm learning from you, too, man. You a father figure, too. You funny. You're a funny cat.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm a real deal cat. You know what I mean? And I know your dads and stuff like that as well, man. So, yeah. Let's get it in, man. What we talking about?
Man, today we got, on the agenda, man, it's so ironic. The Toronto Raptors won the championship last night.
Raptors.
I said Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Toronto Raptors, they won the championship last night. I thought I said something wrong, but yeah.
Nah, you did.
But we normally, you know, we talk about sports and, you know, being an athlete. I just want to do a little episode today, man. We, you know, always the old with the young. We want to talk about the best decade in sports, and I kind of want to argue some other underlying questions inside of that. So, I mean, I would start off, what do you think as a whole when you were coming around and you were doing your early radio station career, or early radio personality career, what was the best decade in sports as far as all of them? What do you remember the time? Do you remember hanging out with athletes at the nightclubs? Or do you remember some interviews and things of that nature that you had?
Yeah, well, first started out, and I'll just go straight to Philadelphia because that's when I really got into heavy in the radio. And the Eagles, man. Okay. I'm talking about the Eagles with with Cunningham. Randall Cunningham and all them cats in the club. That's when we was hanging out doing that. Charlie Gardner, a good friend of mine too, to this day. You know, I don't know what he's doing now. I ain't talked to him in a while. But Charlie Gardner used to be a running back.
Okay.
For the Eagles and stuff like that. And then you had AI when he came through.
That's my favorite of all time, man.
And who was the wide receiver who went crazy too? I forget. Was it Tyrone? He was for the Eagles too. I can't think of his name, but he started a lot of
T.O. Oh, Terry Owens.
Was it T.O.? It was T.O.
Terry Owens, yep.
Yeah.
T.O. was in Philly for a year, yep.
And went crazy, yeah.
So you ain't got no story of McNabb either, man?
McNabb, no, but I know his brother. They out of Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to a couple of barbecues over his brother's house. But me and Randall never, not Randall, but McNabb. Yeah. No, we was in a couple of clubs together, but you know we didn't chop it up.
Okay.
Like the rest of the cats. But other than that, man, AI, the 76ers didn't do too much hockey. Didn't do too much of that in Philly. But you know, I remember when I was coming up in Minnesota here. I was a big Fran Tarkenton fan and Alan Page.
That's bizarre, but yeah, I ain't
gonna
say too bizarre.
Because I had the big hoodie and jacket. That's what I remember about Minnesota on Morgan Street. Morgan, I walking to school and I had that Minnesota Viking. I was an Alan Page and a Fran Tarkenton fan as a young buck. Yeah, man.
So that was your team.
I wasn't hanging out in the clubs, no.
Yeah.
But that was my squad, first one.
Yeah.
And then now I'm a Chicago Bears fan too.
Okay. So Walter Payton then.
Oh man, I'm still. You know what? My kids listening right now, you know how much I want a Walter Payton jersey. Straight Mitchell and Ness. That's
Okay.
about like 500.
Oh yeah. It
That's
definitely-
gonna cost.
Yeah, that's gonna cost. But it's worth
They
it.
ain't gonna do nothing, but they're gonna ask me for the money. What's
Yeah.
up? Yeah, my kid. They're gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, we'll get it for you. Send us the money."
It's definitely worth it, man. That's good, man. For me, growing up, I was always been a Steelers fan. People know that, but
Steelers.
I always grew up. First game, when I was probably about 8 or 9 years old. I remember Jerome Bettis, Plexico Burris, Tommy
Big
Maddox,
Bush.
Joey Porter, Troy Polamalu, all those back in the day, man. But growing up, they're hands down. I was still at heart a Vikings fan, and I loved Randy Moss. That's the only reason I loved the Vikings. Randy Moss and KG. During that time of the era in Minnesota, there was nothing greater. There was nothing greater in the city, man.
Well, you know, doing this show too, man, I gotta ask you. A lot of people may not know too much about your background, because the position that you play, a lot of people don't know that you're an athlete.
yeah.
You know, a lot of people that are just tuning in to the show.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Give them a little bit about
man,
your
well,
history and what you do,
I
man.
play football, man. I've been around the world and some, man. I've had an up and down college career, man, but God has graced me. I'm now finna finish up at Southwest Minnesota State, and hopefully, my older brother had a quick stint with the Chicago Bears, and hopefully, you know, network and people I know, and just God's grace and lining up the pieces, I maybe have that same chance. That's one of my dreams, and
That's
I'm
what's
still
up.
holding on to that, man.
That's what's
I
up.
have a lot
man.
of friends that play in professional football, some in the NFL. I would change those things.
Well, we gotta keep the time. Time is not forgotten,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, we got plenty of time. Get it on through. You're a young man too, so
Oh, yeah.
don't ever stop that. But yeah, man, it was an interesting game last night with the Raptors and Golden State. I honestly thought Golden State was gonna win that.
Man, I did too. I think if Klay Thompson didn't get hurt in that third quarter, man, prayers up to him and Kevin Durant, man. Some serious injuries.
Yeah,
man.
what do you
I
think
never-
about Kevin now? What's he gonna do? What you think his plans? Because he's
man.
gonna be out for the season.
He's gonna be up for the whole season. I think he comes
Next
back.
year.
I think he come back with the Warriors. I think he signs a deal with that. That's a lot of money. We can get into that too about it. Man, I was just looking at something with my mom last night. Some of these contracts these dudes getting paid, man. Do you know Kyle Lowry for the Raptors is getting a 3-year, $100 million contract?
Wow.
He's in the first year of a 3-year, $100 million contract.
Contracts period in the NFL as well. Look at
Oh,
the
yeah.
boy for the Eagles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Carson Wentz, man.
Wins.
You know,
Guaranteed
now you-
109 million.
You know money, Glenn. So
We
you
was
can, you,
the-
can, you can speak a bit about
I had a little touch of it, but wasn't no millions involved. You know what I mean? A couple of 100,000, but then I lost my dadgum mind with putting me in the place I was at then. But anyway, 109 million. We was talking about that. That's guaranteed.
Mhm.
So if he signs that contract, we're talking about Wentz in
Yeah.
Philly. If he signs that contract and in one game he just said, I don't want to play no more. That money is his.
Is guaranteed 100, and it was 107.9, so almost 108.
He could just walk away.
He could just walk away and he gets all that money.
Wow.
That's why they fighting in the NFL to make contracts like NBA, where their whole contract, NBA's whole contract, that's all guaranteed. So they don't say nothing about guaranteed money. They just know that's all guaranteed
Right.
if you finish or not. NFL is they always be like, what's the guaranteed money? You might have a contract like Wentz's contract is 4 years, 124, but all that's not guaranteed. The 107.9 is.
1.79 is.
Yeah.
But he got to finish out his contract to get the
Yeah.
entire.
What is that? A regular, the one more season that you know
Man,
for sure. He
please.
for sure getting the 124.
I hate to say this, but it would be on the back of my mind, be like, ooh, I got a splinter in my toe, I quit.
Yeah. Some-
It goes sell up on an island someplace.
Man, Mike wasn't getting paid this
You
back in the
can't
day.
do that.
Mike
No.
Mike wasn't getting contracts like this back in the day, man.
Michael Jordan, you talking about?
Yeah, MJ.
Man.
MJ. To lead me into my next question, man. This has always been a debate, and I mean, you can say MJ or LeBron, but I'm gonna say, who do you think? We're gonna talk NBA here. Who do you think is the greatest basketball player of all time? Of all time.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Mike, MJ,
Okay.
all the time.
You got.
Look at all the clutch shots he hits. Man at the buzzer beater. The boy ain't no punk. He was never scared.
Yeah.
He'd take that last minute shot and bango somehow, some way. It was done deal, man.
think
LeBron is strong too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But look at Michael's size. You know what I mean? LeBron is a man child.
I think I'll give Mike the benefit of the time he played. It was way more aggressive. The league was
Yeah.
definitely. It's more finesse now and stuff like that. But I can't undermine LeBron's greatness and what he's
And he's
done.
so strong, man. The boy,
Yeah.
you know, he come down the line, you ain't gonna try to stand in front of him. LeBron, when he get that train rolling, that's something.
And I always say too, if we talking about the best player on and off the court, I gotta go with LeBron. I mean,
okay, I got a question for you. Who you got between Durant and LeBron?
oh, I got LeBron. Slightly.
Yeah, because Durant is all around.
He's right there.
Yeah.
But I got LeBron slightly. I mean, if I'm gonna build a team though, I will be honest. It's weird that I would say this, but I would start it with Durant.
Yeah.
Because you putting a guy that's 7 foot and can shoot like that. That's
What about Durant going to LA?
Nah, I don't think he's gonna go to LA. I think he's gonna stay. Like I said, I think.
I
He's
mean,
gonna
what
stay
if that
with
was
the
a scenario?
If he
him
was
and
to go,
LeBron?
him and LeBron, then we would be, that would be the new cheat team. You know, everybody would be a Lakers fan instead of a Warriors fan, and that would add on for more conversations and situations that people want to talk about. And
Yeah, well,
I just don't know.
Kyrie ain't gonna leave Toronto now.
I've heard he's going to
L.A.
No, Kyrie's going out to the Brooklyn Nets.
That was up there with Jay-Z.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z's former team. He don't own it no more.
He don't?
No, Jay-Z don't own it.
He let it go?
Even though he's a billionaire, he don't own that no more.
He
No,
pulled
let his shares go a couple years ago.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I thought he still had a piece of that.
Man.
Well, he's a billionaire. He
Yeah.
can do what he want to do. Talking about Jay-Z. Yeah, man. It's very interesting. What he's
Now you hear what I've been saying. Dedication. Dedication.